Frosty sunlight hits the floor. Through the cracks of the bedroom door, I find that box beneath the bed, full of things we never said. Heavy vinyl, black and gold, a story waiting to unfold. I set the needle, hold my breath in the quiet of this empty death. And it's the record player hiss between the memories and the bliss, the soft and steady rhythmic hum like the beating of a drum. It's the space between the lines where our tangled love entwines. In the crackle and the gray, I can hear you miles away. The coffee's cold, the room is still, but the music climbs the windowsill. I remember how we used to dance in a slow and spinning trance. The sleeve is worn at every edge, like a soft and silent pledge. The melody is sweet and thin, letting all the moonlight in. And it's the record player hiss between the memories and the bliss, the soft and steady rhythmic hum like the beating of a drum. It's the space between the lines where our tangled love entwines. In the crackle and the gray, I can hear you miles away. Digital is far too clean, it misses what we really mean. Give me the pops and the little skips, the way the needle sometimes trips, because love isn't a perfect sound. It's the magic in the scratch we found. Yeah, it's the record player hiss between the memories and the bliss, that soft and steady rhythmic hum like the beating of a drum. It's the space between the lines where our tangled love entwines. In the crackle and the gray, I can hear you miles away. Just a hum, just a hiss. Nothing's ever sounded quite like this. The screen door is whining on a rusted out hinge. The sunset is painting a violet fringe. across the old orchard where the apples turn red, and all of the worries go quiet in my head. You're sitting right there in the mismatched chair with a glass of sweet tea and the wind in your hair. And I'm just a man with a six-string in hand, trying to capture the way that we planned. On these back porch memories, weathered and gray, we've watched 1,000 suns slipping away. From the first I love you, to the plans that we made, to the ghosts of our laughter that never will fade. It's our little kingdom of wood and of stone, the sweetest sanctuary we've ever known. Do you remember that summer, the year of the flood? We sat out here barefoot, caked in the mud, watching the lightning rip holes in the dark, counting the seconds for every little spark. Or the night that we danced to no music at all, just the crickets in rhythm and the owl's lonely call. Every splinter in these floorboards has a story to tell of a love that's been seasoned and wearing it well. On these back porch memories, weathered and gray, we've watched 1,000 suns slipping away. From the first I love you, to the plans that we made, to the ghosts of our laughter that never will fade. It's our little kingdom of wood and of stone, the sweetest sanctuary we've ever known. The paint might be peeling, the railing is loose, and the world keeps on spinning, but what is the use if I can't come home to this view and your smile, and sit for a minute or stay for a while? Yeah, on these back porch memories, weathered and gray, we've watched 1,000 suns slipping away. From the first I love you, to the plans that we made, to the ghosts of our laughter that never will fade. It's our little kingdom of wood and of stone, the sweetest sanctuary we've ever known. So pull up your chair, let the night air grow cold. We're just getting started on getting old. Back porch memories, back porch memories. The curtains are swaying, a slow motion dance. The dust motes are caught in a golden hour trance. The kettle is cooling, the paper's unread. I'm watching the shadows stretch over the bed. You're heavy with dreaming, your chin on my chest. The world's in a hurry, but we're at our best, just drifting like clouds in a pale cotton sky, with nowhere to go and no reason to try. Oh, there's a magic in Sunday afternoon naps, in the quiet between us and the time as it lapses. No phones in our hands and no chores on the list, just the warmth of your skin and a cheek that's been kissed. Let the bells in the distance ring out if they must, but right here is holy, and right here is us. I'm tracing the lines on the palm of your hand, a map of a country I finally understand. The rhythm of breathing, the softest of sighs, the peace that I find when I look at your eyes, even when they're closed tight and you're miles away in a house made of sleep. At the end of the day, I'll stay right here under the weight of your arm, the safest I've been and the furthest from harm. Oh, there's a magic in Sunday afternoon nights. a cedar chest at the foot of the stairs lies a folded map of 1,000,000 prayers, woven in cream and fragile white, threaded together in the pale moonlight. It's frayed at the edges and yellowed with time, like an old-fashioned poem with a perfect rhyme. I touch the pattern, the flowers and vines, and I see the way that your heart aligns. Oh, it's a vintage lace love, intricate and deep, a promise we've made and a vow that we keep. It's not a straight line, it's a delicate web of the light and the dark and the flow and the air. It's soft to the touch, but it's stronger than steel, the kind of devotion that's ancient and real. Vintage lace love, timeless and tough. They don't make 'em like this in the windows downtown, where the colors are loud and the spirits are drowned. This was made by the hand, through the sweat and the tears, through the quiet endurance of 40-odd years. Every small opening, every fine gap is a place for the sunlight to fall in our lap. It's the beauty of homes, it's the grace of the space that gives all the meaning to vintage style lace. Oh, meant to be. Found that dusty case beneath the bed, full of ghosts and things we never said. I popped the latches, felt the velvet blue, and caught a sudden lingering scent of you. The wood is worn where my fingers used to dance, a hollow body holding one last chance to catch the echo of a summer night before the winter stole away the light. And these old guitar strings, they're rusted and they're worn, telling stories of the day that we were born. They might be out of tune, they might be slipping slow, but they're the only wires that lead to where we go. Yeah, I'll tighten up the tension, find the harmony in the silver threads that tie your soul to me. Remember how we sat out on the porch, the moonlight acting like a golden torch. You'd hum a melody I didn't know, and I'd find the chords to make the feeling grow. Now the G strings buzzing like a restless heart, the bridge is weathered, pulling us apart, but there's a resonance inside the grain that knows the joy and memorize the pain. And these old guitar strings, they're rusted and they're worn, telling stories of the day that we were born. They might be out of tune, they might be slipping slow, but they're the only wires that lead to where we go. Yeah, I'll tighten up the tension, find the harmony in the silver threads that tie your soul to me. They say you wanna change them when they start to fade, but I'm scared to lose the music that we made, 'cause every scratch and every oxidation is a note in our long conversation. Oh, these old Just a little bit of steel and a little bit of brass, watching all the seasons and the shadows pass, still ringing out for you on these old guitar strings. Old guitar strings. I was a melody, wander alone, a collection of notes that I couldn't quite own, a little bit sharp and a little bit straight, looking for the rhythm to point out the way. Then you stepped in with a resonant hum, beat of the heart like a soft-spoken drum. You didn't try changing the song I was in, you just found the place where my edges begin. It's not just a coincidence, it's not just a chance, it's the physics of light and a spiritual dance. When two different frequencies finally meet, the sound of the universe feels so complete. And we're a harmonic soul match, a perfect vibration, the ultimate song for a heart's destination. You're silver, my gold, and the space in between, the prettiest music that's ever been seen. One voice is a whisper, but two are a choir, turning the spark into permanent fire. Rising together, strike the perfect attachment, living our harmonic soul match. You take the high notes, I'll take the low, finding the balance as we start to grow through the dissonant days and the minor key nights. We're the steady state hum and the flickering lights. There's a resonance building whenever you're near, that echoes away every shadow and fear. We're a bridge in the silence, a chord in the dark, leaving a trail like a physical spark. We don't need the lyrics, we don't need the rhyme to prove that we've mastered the measure of time. Just a sympathetic string and a hand on the neck, a love that no hurricane ever could wreck, tuned to the core, always for more.
A complex, interlocking acoustic guitar duet, two separate melodies that weave around each other perfectly, never clashing, only building a richer sound. It's technical but feels deeply emotional.
And we're a harmonic soul match, a perfect vibration.
fade out with the sound of both guitars striking a final, bright chord in unison that rings out into silence.
Map on the dashboard is tattered and torn from the miles that we've traveled since we were first born. The skyline is changing, the faces are new, but the compass I carry is pointed at you. It's not in the rafters, it's not in the floor. It's not in the hinges of a heavy oak door. It's a portable feeling, a light in the chest that tells me exactly where I ought to rest. I can hear it in the kitchen, I can hear it in the hall, like a soft, steady rhythm climbing up the wall. It doesn't need a city, it doesn't need a street, just the sound of the earth where our two spirits meet. And they're the echoes of home, calling us back, keeping our feet on the middle of the track. It's the sound of your laughter, the sigh of your breath, the always and never that's stronger than death. No matter how far or how lonely we roam, we're carrying the echoes of home. I find it in the way that you brew up the tea, in the quiet good morning you whisper to me. It's a familiar resonance, a frequency of gold, a story that's new, but it feels ages old. You're the creak in the floorboard that says I'm secure. The only thing left that is honest and pure. We built us a kingdom out of whispers and time, where
acoustic guitar sighting between notes with a lot of sustain, joined by a soft, humming vocal harmony that mimics the melody of a lullaby. It feels safe, grounded, and deeply peaceful.
And melody echoes of home, calling us back, keeping our feet on the middle of the track. It's the sound of your laughter, the sigh of your breath, the always and ever that's stronger than death, no matter how far or how lonely we roam. We're carrying the echoes of home. I can hear you now, taking a vow, safe in the sound where we were found. Light in the window, everywhere we go. Echoes of found. I'm already there. I've been practicing my how have you been, in the mirror, in the shower, and the places in between. The clock on the wall has been dragging its feet, while I'm counting the cracks on this familiar street. Then the door swings open and the light hits your hair, and suddenly I've forgotten the words I brought there. The years just evaporate, the distance falls through, when I'm standing in the orbit of a person like you. My heart is a drum in a hollowed out chest, trying to remember how to catch its own rest. It's a brand new beginning with a familiar friend, the start of the story where we thought it would end. And it's a first hello again, a spark in the dark, like the very first ember that turned into a spark. I'm seeing you now. jar to light up the nights when you felt way too far. We're talking in circles about nothing at all, watching the shadows start to dance on the wall. It's the same you I know, but a version that's new, with a little more gold and a little more blue. It's like finding a book that I've already read, but discovering the secrets that were never once said. We don't need the sorry or the where did we go. We've got the I'm here and the I missed you so. It's a clean slate morning, a fresh coat of grace, finding a home in the lines of your face. Look at us now, taking the vow. Nice to meet you, nice to greet you again. Push back the chairs and the dust of the day. Let the noise of the morning just wander away. The candlelight's flickering low on the shelf while I'm finding a piece that I can't find myself. Put your hand on my waist, let the gravity pull till the space in between us is perfectly full. The world is a blur past the window pane glass, but time is a shadow, we'll watch as it passes. We're not in a hurry, we're not in a race, we're just two heartbeats finding their pace. A circular motion, a sway in the dark, leaving the floor with a soft glowing spark. And we're lost in a timeless slow waltz. Forget all worries and all of our faults. The stars are the ceiling, the earth is the floor, and have we ever wanted for anything more? Round and around in a beautiful ring to the song that the silence is trying to sing. Let the decades go by and the seasons turn salt. We're staying right here in our timeless slow waltz. I can feel the old rhythm in the soles of our feet, where the past and the future are finally sweet. Your head's on my shoulder, your breath's on my skin. The only world left is the one that we're in. The clock on the mantle is holding its breath, forgetting its tick-tock, forgetting its death. It's an ancient devotion, a slow turning grace, finding my center in your warm embrace. One step for the laughter, one step for the tears, one step for the magic that outlasts the trying to sing. Let the decades go by and the seasons turn salt. We're staying right here in our timeless slow waltz. 1, 2, 3, just you and me. Don't let go, moving so slow through the years, through the fears, timeless It didn't start with a flash or a thunderous sound, just a quiet hello on some common ground. No white horse was waiting, no kingdom to win, just a door that you opened and invited me in. We were two different books on a dusty old shelf. Before I knew you better than I knew myself. Now the ink is still wet and the pages are turned on the simplest lesson that I've ever learned. It's not made of silver, it's not made of gold. It's the kind of a tale that never grows old. It's the breakfast in bed and the keys on the hook, the most beautiful chapter in my favorite book. And it's a classic love story, honest and true, the kind that starts over each morning with you. No Hollywood ending, no stage managed light, just a hand I can hold in the middle of the night. Through the highs and the lows and the how have you beens, it's the sweetest of lives that a heart ever wins. Plain as the daylight and deep as the sea, our classic love story is enough for me. There's a comfort in knowing the way that you laugh, better than any old bright photograph. It's the way that you know how I take my black tea, and the way that you always see the best part of me. We've got a garden that's starting to bloom, and a slow dancing rhythm in the living room. It's a Sunday kind of feeling that lasts classic love story. Leave the bitter at the doorstep, leave the sour at the gate. The world's got enough of the heavy and the weight. I'm clearing off the table, I'm opening the blind to see what kind of sugar we are lucky enough to find. It's the way your eyes crinkle when you're trying not to grin, like a secret piece of candy that you're tucking deep within. We're filtering the gray out, we're keeping only gold, the warmest little story that a heart has ever told. Like a peach in the summer or a berry on the vine, I'm so glad the flavor of your life is next to mine. No salt in the water, no sting in the breeze, just the soft golden humming of the lucky honeybees. And I want only sweet things for you and for me, the way that a beautiful life ought to be. From the first morning kiss to the sleep tight at night, we're keeping it tender, we're keeping it bright. A spoonful of kindness, a cup full of grace, and the look of the sunlight on your pretty face. No room for the shadows or the winter that stings, just a lifetime of only sweet things. There's a maple syrup slowdown in the way we spend the day, watching all the hurry up just melt and float away. You're whistling a melody that tastes like lemonade, resting in the clover in our own private shade. It's a caramel devotion, a velvet kind of touch, the kind of soft and easy that I love so very much. We've got a garden full of roses and a pantry full of dreams, and nothing is as jagged as it once was, so it seems. Let the lemon stay tart and the coffee stay dark, as long as we're sharing this flickering spark. We'll be the nectar, the cream and the crust, building a kingdom out of patience and trust. Sweet, sweet sound, look what we found. Ah! honey on the bread, kind words said, apple of my eye, underneath the sky. The moon is a sliver of silver tonight, but you're the one bathing this room in the light. I've been watching you sleep, watching you breathe, in the tangled up magic that we like to weave. I'm a man of few words, I'm a man of the earth, but I know what this feeling is finally worth. It's not in the mountain, it's not in the sea, it's the way that your spirit is leaning on me. I could search every map, I could sail every shore, but I'd only be looking for you even more. It's a gravitational pull, it's a soul-centered light, the only thing certain in the middle of the night. And I am truly madly yours, down to the bone, in a way that a heart has never quite known. A little bit reckless, a whole lot of sure, with a love that is honest and heavy and pure, beyond all the reason and beyond all the doubt. You're the only thing I can't live without. Let the world keep its logic, let the stars keep their course. I'm anchored right here, truly madly yours. There's a wildness in it, a beautiful fire that's more than just longing and more than desire. It's the way that I worry, the way that I care, the way that I'm looking for you everywhere. It's a madness of sorts to be captured this way, but it's the only place I have ever wanted to stay. You're the once in a lifetime that finally found the reason my feet finally touched on the ground. Let the oceans go dry and the sun turn to gray, I'll still be the man that I'm being today. It's a permanent fever, a desperate grace, the look of the universe in your sweet face, deeper than deep, a promise to keep. Soulful, resonant, acoustic guitar, soloist on the low mids with lots of emotional sliding notes, accompanied by a high, lonely violin that sounds like a heart singing in the dark. And I am truly madly yours, down to the bone. We don't need the fireworks or the lightning in the sky. We don't need the grand designs to keep our spirits high. It's not in the diamonds or the gold upon the shelf. It's in the way you look at me when I'm not quite myself. It's the quiet in the kitchen, the steam above the tea, the way you know exactly how the world is treating me. No mountains to be moved today, no oceans left to cross, just a steady kind of presence that can cover every loss. It's a soft-spoken promise, a light left on the porch, a slow-burning candle, not a flickering torch. It's the peace in the morning and the grace in the night. Everything is easy when the rhythm is right. And it's a simple kind of love, honest and true, the kind that starts and ends each day with you. No fine print secrets, no games left to play, just a hand to hold through the heat of the day. It's a rooted devotion, a garden well tilled, a heart full of quiet and a soul that is still, plain as the daylight, soft as a dove, living our simple kind love. There's a beauty in the ordinary moments that we share, in the folding of the laundry and the brushing of your hair, in the way we finish sentences we haven't even said, and the comfort of the pillows on our unmade Sunday bed. It's a weathered kind of mercy, it's a familiar kind of touch. They nothing much is happening that means so very much. We're not chasing after shadows, we're not looking for the thrill. We found the kind of magic that is standing perfectly still. Let the world have the drama, let the world have the noise. We got the shelter of these whispered little joys. It's a sturdy built cabin, it's a well-traveled road. The in a steady groove. Bread on the table, steady and able. Me and you, always true. Simple kind of love. I walked 1,000 hallways in the houses of the night, searching for a fire or a flicker of the light. I followed every map that the wandering stars drew, looking for a shore that I thought I never knew. I chased the silver echoes and the shadows on the wall, trying to find the name that my heart was meant to call. But every time I turned a corner, every time I found a trace, I was only ever looking for the outline of your face. It's like a song I knew by heart before I learned to speak. The answer, there's something that I didn't know I'd seek. The static finally cleared away, the sky turned into blue, and I realized that the destination wasn't somewhere new. It's always been you, from the very first breath, through the middle of the life, and the shadow of the death, in the back of my mind, in the marrow of my bone. You were the only home that I've ever truly known. Before the words were spoken, before the dream came true, in the silence and the storm, it's always been you. Now I look at old pictures and I see you everywhere, in the gaps between the moments, in the very winter air. You were the missing piece in every story that I told, the warmth I was imagining when the world was turning cold. It's a strange kind of comfort, it's a terrifying grace to know that I was never really lost in time and space. I was just a river winding through the canyon and the pine, on a long and crooked journey just to make your spirit mine. Through the almost and the not yet and the maybe one day soon, through the phases of the sun and the silver of the moon. There was never any contest, there was never any doubt. You're the only story that I'm ever about. Deep in the roots, truth in the fruit. Resonant, emotional acoustic guitar solo, sliding notes and high register harmonic. that feels like a sigh of relief. A soft cello joins in for the final few bars, adding a grounded soulful weight. It's always been you, from the very first breath, through the middle of the life and the shadow of the death, in the back of my mind, in the marrow of my bone. You were the only home that I've ever truly known. Before the words were spoken, before the dream came true, in the silence and the storm, it's always been you. No more searching, no more yearning. The end of the line, the yours and the mine. I finally see it was meant to be. Always be. I used to keep my secrets in a box beneath the bed, afraid of all the always and the nevers that I said. I gave away a little piece to everyone I knew, but I saved the deepest part of me unknowingly for you. It's not a fragile thing to break, it's not a glass display. It's the rhythm in my chest that keeps the shadows far away. It's a wide open window, it's an unlocked door. I've never felt this certain, never felt this sure. I'm letting down the armor, I'm putting down the shield, in the center of this quiet, golden summer field. And I'm giving you my whole heart, not just a part, the finish and the middle and the very Sunday start. It's yours to hold and yours to keep, in the sun or in the deep. A promise made in daylight and a vow I'll always keep. No more holding back the tide, no more places left to hide. I'm standing here with everything wide open on the inside. Take it all, every beat, every part. I'm giving you my whole heart. I see it in the way you look at me across the room, like a sudden burst of color when the desert starts to bloom. It's in the way you hold my hand when life gets loud and fast. A tether to the present and a healing for the past. You don't have to earn it, love, and you don't have to try. It's as natural as the breathing or the blue inside the sky. Through the winters and the summers, through the silver and the gray, I'll be the one who's standing here. I'm never gonna stray. It's a rooted kind of spirit, it's a soul-centered hum, the only destination that I've ever wanted from. Deep as the sea, finally free. spend my life chasing after fences and walls, looking for a sanctuary in empty marble halls. I thought it was a zip code or a number on a door, a certain kind of ceiling or a polished wooden floor. But I've slept in city centers, and I've slept beneath the pines, crossing out the borders and the heavy county lines. And the only time the restlessness finally fades away is the moment that I hear the things you didn't have to say. It's not the bricks, it's not the mortar, it's not the window pane. It's the way you say my name, like a shelter from the rain. The world can keep its castles and its towers made of stone. I found a secret kingdom that I'm proud to call my own. Because home is you, wherever we might stand, in the middle of the ocean or a stretch of desert sand. It's the rhythm of your breathing, it's the light inside your eyes, the only piece of solid ground beneath these shifting skies. I could lose the keys and lose the roof and lose the garden too, as long as I am with you, love, then home is you. There's a comfort in your shadow, there's a healing in your touch, the kind of quiet belonging that doesn't ask for much. I don't need a map to find out where I'm meant to be. I just look at how your spirit is reflected back at me. We're a portable foundation, we're a traveling grace, finding all our permanence in one another's face. You're the welcome back in every look, the peace in every sigh, the steady burning lantern that I'm navigating by. Let the seasons change their colors and the winter wind blow cold. We've got a warmth between us that'll never once grow old. It's a heart-to-heart connection, it's a soul-to-soul vow. Be always and forever in the here and the now, deep in the grave, safe from the pain, instant one soulful acoustic guitar solo, slow Harmonic one soulful acoustic guitar solo, slow Harmonic because home is you, wherever we might stand, in the middle of the ocean or a stretch of desert sand. It's the rhythm of your breathing, it's the light inside your eyes, the only piece of solid ground beneath these shifting skies. I could lose the keys and lose the roof and lose the garden too, as long as
I'm finally